Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an amazing day. And today I'm going to be sharing with you what's on my iPhone in 2020. I like to keep the apps on my phone pretty simple. I only have 2 or 3 pages of stuff, and the majority of my stuff is organized into folders. I have an iPhone 7 Plus, absolutely pretty solid. It still gets what I need to get done. I have the 128GB model, meaning I can take thousands and thousands of photos and videos, which is perfect for me because I don't always have my camera with me where I'm going. I might want to snap a photo or take a video or something, so it's perfectly to able to have that amount of storage in my pocket. Let's just dive into what's on my iPhone. So let's dive in and let me show you the apps that I have on my iPhone. So to start off with the first page, it's mostly just the basic apps that we see that come default on the iPhone. Mail, so I use Outlook to look at all my mail. So yeah, I just have mail here, can refresh, answer emails, pretty useful. It's free. Social, so you might be wondering, where is Instagram, where is Twitter, where is TikTok, because that thing's a thing now. So since the beginning of June, I have not been on social media. I've been doing a 30-day social media detox. So it's a challenge that I'm doing. I've been putting it off kind of for a while. I said I'd do it in January and it didn't really go to plan. I tried again, it didn't go to plan again. So this time we're going all the way, 30 days. Pretty excited. But you might be wondering, why do you still have YouTube there? I'm not counting YouTube as a social media, as I do use YouTube to learn stuff, and especially when I'm making videos, I need to upload stuff there. So not counting YouTube for that. YouTube Studio is to answer comments from you guys and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we can just jump into YouTube Studio quickly. We can just see how a video is performing, how many views, we can see comments, see these comments, so I should probably answer them later. WhatsApp, just to message people. Yeah, that's just like finance and personal stuff, PayPal and stuff like that. Then we have education and university. In here we have Blackboard is the thing we use at university where they upload the slides for classes. And then we have Turning Point, which is like we go on there and we just sign in usually and then put like in a code in like a lecture or something, and then we would answer the questions that are put on the screen. We have Student Link, so that's just a student union, so it's just stuff about that stuff is happening on campus and events and stuff like that. Quizlet, I don't really use Quizlet that much anymore. I'm usually mainly using Anki on my laptop since they got rid of the long-term learning feature, so I don't really find Quizlet that useful anymore because that is the main reason I did get the premium version of it or the plus version of it. So yeah, I'm mainly using Anki. I have Rosetta Stone, which is for just like if you want to practice any languages. They have so many languages that you can learn from, and I know my university you can get it for free, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if other universities do that, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. Uni Days is just like discounts on loads of stuff for the student, anything from technology to, I don't know, technology is probably the most interesting thing, the food to learning, lifestyle, as you can see. Anytime if you're a student and you're buying something, just quickly Google that brand and then student discount to see if anything comes up. Student Beans is just another student discount app. And then this app is something from UEA as well. Next, we have productivity/Google. So we have Google Docs for looking at documents and stuff like that. OneNote, so in my first year of university, I used OneNote to take the majority of my notes. I think I'm going to try and use Evernote next year, or maybe Roam Research. That's something that I've heard a lot about. There's no app for that at the moment, so you have to save a bookmark from like Google Chrome or Safari or something. Trying to decide that, just to really see once I dive back into classes and everything when they start again next year, see what comes as quite useful, because I really like the way Roam Research works because how it's all interlinked, so it can make like links between different modules and how it covers the same topics and stuff like that. So that would be pretty awesome to see how we can use Roam Research in university. And yeah, so Google Sheets just for basically spreadsheets. Google Slides, like PowerPoint slides. Yes, Evernote. In here we have a load of stuff. As you can see, I said I would start making notes for classes, as you can see. Yeah, so we have current classes, and then what I'm going to do is copy my notes from my, I might copy my notes from my other classes, but once I have done all the notes for, like after the second year is finished, what I'll do is I'll change it from class code to class name to second year class code to class name. So that if I continue using Evernote in my third year to take notes, it'll be third year and it's in ascending order, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, and we just have other stuff, some like UEA extra, anything else that is important, personal stuff, knowledge. So this is like my second brain stuff. Like I'm continuing to add stuff from Notion to Evernote about this. So like I made quite a lot of notes on Notion, which you'll see in a minute, about filmmaking, and I'm just like starting to write notes in Evernote as well, because I feel like Notion is amazing. I love Notion, but it's better for task management for me. So I'm trying to decide, and I've been doing this at the moment. Like I've started making notes for stuff in Roam Research, in Evernote, in Notion, and I'm trying to find a workflow and a system that really works for me. I downloaded Evernote ages ago. I haven't really used it a lot though, and that's why I'm really trying to understand if what's better for me. Scannable, just when you scan documents in like receipts or something, and that goes directly to Evernote, which is awesome, which you can connect. So you want to scan these playing cards, we just get the phone up and we scan them. Tide is like a Pomodoro app which you can use to do Pomodoros and 25-minute timers and stuff. So you can have focus mode, 60 minutes, it's based from 5 to 180 minutes. I usually go between 25 and an hour, depending on what task I'm doing. Like for studying, I'd rather go for 25. Drafts is just if you want to make quick notes or something. So if you have a video idea, you can just quickly write that in there. It's kind of like how I use the notes app for my inbox. It's just the quicker version of that. Next we have Google Drive, where I store loads of stuff. I have it nice and organized in my laptop. We have 1 through 8. So I have university, which is UEA, content/brand, so that's like YouTube, podcast, all that kind of stuff. Freelance, so that's like freelance work that I'm doing. Business is just like business information, stuff like that. Income is just like stuff about like expenses, like tracking like what you're spending. Magic and cardistry, work, and personal. And yeah, I like how this is pretty organized. I like using these numbers and stuff. So like if we go into content/brand, I use content.brand because on Windows you can't have slashes on text, so having that dot allows Windows to actually understand it. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why Microsoft does that. YouTube, podcast, Patreon, email newsletter, LinkedIn articles, blogs, website, online courses. If we go into YouTube, for example, we don't have the actual videos in Google Drive because it takes up too much storage, and that would just be like, it'll cost you so much money to do that. So I tend to keep everything on external hard drives. I think I keep a few videos in here. See, like C locals folder. So I have on my laptop, I have something called 0, and it says local files, and then I have all my videos on there on drives usually. Sometimes I store some things on the drive in the computer, and then but I tend to edit off an SSD, and I keep storage on hard drives. And now I'm starting to keep up 2 backups of my videos. So I have one on a smaller hard drive, which is maybe like 2 terabytes, and I have one on a bigger desktop drive, which is not the portable like the other one, which you have a second backup. And then I want to also find a cloud storage system that I can use, which is not too expensive, which can allow me to have 3 backups, and that would allow me to basically have my files even if both those backups fail. Video scripts, I tend to write my scripts in Notion, as we can dive into now. It could be a bit more organized, I guess, but at the moment this is what we're rocking with. We have, this is like the main section that I use Notion for really, which is like planning videos, writing scripts, reading scripts of them, and just stuff like that. So just like YouTube videos, bonus videos, non-related YouTube videos, and just some resources. Skillshare courses was something I'm thinking of because I want to like go deeper into things, and like so such as how I make videos like these, and how I plan them, how I edit them, how I film them, and like have a lot more detail. So it's like something that may be a bit too long for a YouTube video, maybe like an hour long, 40 minutes long. So I think putting that on Skillshare, which is awesome, and people can take it for free, which I think is really awesome as well. Freelance, so that's just freelance work. Filmmaking notes, as I showed you before, making money with being a filmmaker and photographer. Creating playing cards, so that's another project that I'm working on. Resonance calendar, something else I found about through Ali Abdul. Yeah, so just when anything resonates to me. Weekly to-do list, this is something I'm experimenting with, is using a to-do list on Notion. So I experimented with this week not using to-do-list to see what it's like using Notion for it, because I feel like having each day, like where you can see them like the whole week, gives a bit more perspective. I think you can physically see them all on like one screen, especially when you have it like in landscape mode or you're on your laptop. You can see them all. You can't really do it on the phone because the screen isn't big enough, but when you have it on your laptop you can see them all next to each other. Google Calendar, so that's just like what I use to schedule my stuff in. Growth, so this is Skillshare. Headspace, that comes with the premium package of Spotify as a student, so it's like $4.99 for both of them, which is awesome. Day One is a journaling app. I tend to write my journaling stuff on paper, but I have that anyway. And Habitico, which is a habit tracker thing, but I tend to use my bullet journal. Business is just business stuff. Photo and video, so Google Photos, good way to back up photos from your phone. OneDrive, Dropbox, you can send files to clients, to people that you've done work with, anything really. You have Snapseed, another photo editing app, Unfold, Preview, so like if you want to preview your Instagram posts. Yeah, and I think it tends to update with what you've posted online as well. In short, you can use that to like chop up some videos, like such as your Instagram story, or even if you want to make like a little TikTok edit on your phone, you could use that for it. In filter and record it. So news is just some news app. Lastly, we have some fitness. So like I used to use my fitness file. Started to use MyNet diary now just to see difference. Strava is like track where you ran or cycled. We just have some more other stuff in here. Utilities, speedtest.net, and yeah, some games which I rarely do play, but it's nice to have them anyway. Spotify, and yeah, listen to music on that. And that is basically it.